Hello viewers, it's Mr. G, the Internet Marketing Preacher, and I just want to go over what you've read in stage 1 of the Google Cracker course and just reinforce some of the concepts and expand on a few of those as well. Now I'll just start by going over again what a keyword phrase is, and a keyword phrase is any phrase typed into Google here. So in this example here we've typed in dog training and hit search. Now the results that are presented to us here by Google are what Google has deemed as the most relevant websites and information based on dog training compared to any other websites on the internet, and this one has come up number 1 here, and you can see here all the other search results here which Google has deemed relevant for the keyword phrase dog training. And remember guys, Google is there to help its surfers. It wants to present its surfers with the most relevant content in relation to whatever keyword phrase they typed into Google and whatever they're searching for. So the more relevant we make our website to the keyword phrase, the more rewarded we are going to be by Google with higher rankings in the search engines. Right? So I just want you to understand that concept. Now throughout the Google Cracker course you'll be learning how to build a website and make it as relevant as possible and targeted towards the keyword phrase, whichever one you're targeting. So you know and keyword phrases, I want you to imagine a keyword phrase as being a street. So imagine Google as having millions and millions of streets. So we're on Dog Training Street at the moment, and these are the shops on the street which Google has deemed to be the best shops in the world for the keyword phrase dog training. And no matter what the keyword phrase is, for example if we type in dog training courses here, now dog training courses is a completely new street with a different set of search results here compared to what we saw when we typed in dog training. And it's so narrowed down that a completely different street as well would be dog trainings. So if we look at the results for dog training, just quickly zoom back here, we can see number 1 is caesarsway.com and number 2 is Wikipedia. Now if we type in dog trainings, we can see number 1 still Caesars, so it's ranking for both those terms, but you can see number 2's changed now to a YouTube video, which you can see it's got the keyword dog trainings in 2 places here. So Google has deemed that as the most relevant for the keyword phrase dog trainings. So I just wanted to reinforce that, just a slight change here, just adding one little letter on the end can change the search results completely. So we could effectively optimize one page of our website, or we could build a website based around dog training and optimize that, and we could also build a website based around dog trainings and optimize that to get into the top of the search engines, because it's so varied. So guys, just keep those concepts in mind, that every different little phrase you type in is like a different street, and we are optimizing our websites to show Google our relevance for the keyword phrase. Okay guys? Now say for example we are targeting the keyword phrase dog training courses, and we want to build a website to feature on the number 1 spot for the keyword phrase dog training courses. The name of the game in Google optimization is showing Google that our website is the most relevant website in the world for the keyword phrase dog training courses. And the starting point of that to show our relevancy is by having the keyword phrase dog training courses actually featured in our domain name. Now when I purchase a domain, I always buy the .com, the .org or the .net, with a preference to .com and .org. And my domain name will feature the keyword phrase I'm targeting exactly. So for example, if I'm targeting the keyword phrase dog training courses, I want my domain to look like dog training courses.com. Now that would be an ideal domain name for the keyword phrase dog training courses if I was optimizing for the keyword phrase dog training courses. Then it could be a .com, a .org or a .net there. Now let's just say, for example, after researching the keyword phrase dog training courses and realizing that it's got an easy competition score in Traffic Travis and that it's got a good search volume, you go to buy the domain and you realize that someone's already bought the .com, they've bought the .org, and they've bought the .net. What you can actually, you don't want to buy any other domain other than the .com, the .org, or the .net, primarily because they're recognized as non-spammy sites and legitimate sites, basically. So when a customer comes to your site, if they see a .biz or a .coke or whatever extension, it could be a .info, it just looks a bit dodgy and looks a bit spammy, so you're probably going to get less sales just for the psychological reasons behind there. So I always go for the .com or the .org or the .net, and with a preference towards the .com and the .orgs there. But say for example the .com, the .org and the .net is missing, been taken, sorry, then what I can actually do is I can just add another word in to the end of my domain. So in this case I'll add in guide, so make it look sensible as well. So I've written in dogtrainingcoursesguide.com, and now I can still optimize for the keyword phrase dog training courses because it's easy. This word doesn't make so much of a difference, but ideally to rank the fastest, you want to have your domain name matching your keyword phrases exactly as you possibly can to get the highest possible chance of ranking in as quickly a time as possible. But what we've actually done here is incorporate. What I advise you to do actually is when you add in your other word, add in a word that creates another keyword phrase that is actually searched for. So in this case, dog training courses would get a search volume as per the Google Planner tool, and dog training courses guide would also get a search volume with when analysed in the Google Keyword Planner tool, and that way you keep the relevancy closer, and in the eyes of Google your domain name's much more relevant than, say for example, you put dog training courses paintball at the end. It doesn't seem that it matches. You need to keep your relevance, so dog training courses guide is a good domain name if you couldn't get dogtrainingcourses.com. Okay, hope that makes sense guys and gives you more of a good idea when you're picking your domain names. Now I just want to run through how exactly I use the Keyword Planner tool to find domain names related to a product or a keyword phrase that I'm targeting. Now for example, we'll use dog training as our example here. So imagine we had a dog training product that we've seen and it's a bestseller, we know it's selling like hotcakes and it's new on the market, and you think to yourself, right, I want to get into the dog training niche now to find a good domain name to sell this dog training product for. And what you would do is use the Keyword Planner tool, like I'm going to show you now, to find keywords that you could base your domain name around. And you'd get these keywords, you'd punch them through Travis and search to see their keyword difficulty, and if it came up as an easy difficulty search, then you'd look into buying that domain and trying to get an exact match for the keyword phrase in your domain as possible, as that's the quickest way to optimize your website and show your relevance to Google online. So let's look at how I would actually find my chosen domain name now. So we've just logged into the Google Keyword tool, and you can see how to do that a few pages back in the Google Cracker course. And here now we'll type in our keyword phrase, which is dog training. And then if I click I've made sure that all locations is selected and English is selected, because really anywhere that anyone speaks English and they've got access to the internet, they've probably got a credit card and they speak English. Most of these digital products are not based at any locality, so they can be used and applied anywhere in the world, so they are potential customers. So you want to select all locations there. Then I click the button to get ideas. And these are grouped keyword ideas here, but let's look at these first. If I just click the keyword ideas button, you can see that dog training here has got 60,500 search results, average search results per month. And if I scroll down here, you can see all these related keywords to do with dog training, which I could base my domain on. So these are all, so if I've got a dog training product to sell and I know I'm in the dog training niche and I want to do something related to, I want to find a keyword related to dog training, which is a buyer keyword, as in something that people would want to buy from, as in dog training courses here is one, or service dog training books. You know, these are all keywords that make money. So if we scroll down the list here, you can see there's quite a few keywords to do with dog training here, and there's actually I scroll down here, there's actually 30 there on that list, but it's 30 of 800 if you'll see there. And if you click the little button here and click 100, what will happen now is I'm actually displaying 100 results on the page, all to do related to dog training here. And if we scroll down to the bottom here, there's actually 800 different keywords to choose from. Now any of these could potentially be a domain name for me. So dog training UK, I could traffic travis that, see if it's a easy keyword term to rank for, and if it was, I could look into buying that domain and ranking a website and taking on this 200 visitors a month if the product was worth selling. So here we go, is another page, another page, another page. Now 800 keywords here, so you know, you're literally sport for choice. If you wanted to sell a dog training product like the one that I showed you in the ClickBank example, then it's just so easy now to go out and find a keyword, traffic traverse it, see if anyone's optimizing for it, and then go in there and buy the domain name, which will either be a .com, a .org, or a .net, and then purchase that and then start ranking the site, building the site, optimizing it for search engine optimization, the things that Google likes to see, which we'll learn a lot more about later on in this course. Now another thing I wanted to show you is the add group work ideas. Now here, what Google actually does is group common words together to do with dog training. So you can see there how they're grouped together, and they're really targeted key phrases here. So this one's really specific. It says keywords like dog training, and if we can see here, we've got canine dog training advice, dog training aids, and it's got the search volume here for each of those keyword phrases. Now one thing I really like, a nice function here, if we scroll back to the keyword ideas, what you can actually do is you can see here that some of the keyword phrases don't even feature the keyword dog training in there. If we were specifically looking for dog training, for example, actually all of these do, because they're sorted by relevance. I'll show you one other thing quickly, and then we'll be able to see some that don't. So here, if you click this button here, what we'll actually do is sort the search results by volume. So if I click that, we can see here that one of the keywords is dogs, which has got 1 million searches, German Shepherd. Now none of these actually feature the keyword phrase dog training, but they're still related to dogs or dog training in a sense. So if we just scroll down the list here, we can see here by search volume the most searched terms here. So how to train a dog, 14,800 times a month, German Shepherd dog, 14,800, dog tricks, 14,800 a month, dog training tips. So you know, there's a lot of such keywords here to pick, and these ones though, you know, generally over 10,000 searches, you're looking for it to be a bit of a more competitive keyword phrase that you might have to do a bit more work to rank. So what I teach you to do is to optimize for easy keyword phrases, and there's so many of them that are lower search volume, but you know, the sum of the smaller parts do add up very, very quickly. And because it's so quick to rank these sites, it will probably take you quicker to rank several smaller sites to achieve the same search volume than going after a harder keyword and trying to rank for this search term here, where there's probably a lot of affiliates already there trying to rank for that keyword phrase. Now you see here on the right hand side, we've got this competition which is low. Now I don't want you to think that this is anything to do with the competition on page 1 of Google. It's got nothing. This is advertiser competition. So this is just saying how many advertisers are paying for adverts to do with dog training tips, and that gives you an idea of how much you'll have to bid if you're if you wanted to venture into paid paid customers and paid clicks. Okay, now another function I wanted to show you here is where you've got this include and exclude button. Now if you click this here, what we can do is we can narrow down the keywords phrases that are displayed to us here, the keyword ideas, to ones that only include certain words. So if I type in dog training as one of my included words and then click out of the box here, it will automatically reload the results. And if you can see now, every single keyword in it, I'm still searching by order of volume of searches, but every single keyword phrase here now features the word dog training in it. It doesn't necessarily have to be split together, but look, this one here's got dog, then it's got obedience, then training, but it still features the word dog training. Now this could be a domain name that we could optimize for. If we scroll down the list, if you're selling a dog training product, you want to get specific. So the more specific you get, the better really. So if we look down the list here, we can see we've searched by 100 results. There's 100 keywords to do with dog training, and we can keep on going here and here, and these are all keywords now that you could base your domain around if you're selling a dog training product. And this goes for it, we're not necessarily targeting just dog training. This could go for any product. We could type in here make money online, and we want to get rid of this dog training here, but let's make money. We'll just put make money in for this one. And you can see here make money online gets 135,000 searches every month. How to make money gets 165,000 every month. And if we scroll down the list, you can see how many keyword phrases there are to do with making money online, and that's just 100 of 800 there. Now actually 635, because they actually include the keyword make money. I'll just get rid of that there, and I'll show you how to get even more searches now. So say for example we got this keyword phrase here, how make money. What we can do now is type in how make money, and what this does, it breaks down and goes a level deeper now into the keyword phrase how make money, and that will bring up completely different search related results now, but more related to the relevance of how make money as opposed to the previous keyword phrase that we typed in. So that digs one step deeper in, and you could go so much deeper. If you went into a locality, how to make money in Europe, how to make money in the UK, how to make money in the States, how to make money into each suburb of the States. So it could break down to Texas, to Washington, I think you get the idea now, how it's literally, there are so many tens of thousands of keyword phrases that you could base your domain around. So you're literally sport for choice with regards to keyword phrases. And if you use the keyword Google Planner tool the way I'm showing you here, you are literally sport for choice for keywords. And what I like to do is search by volume, then I target keyword phrases. I look for them under 1,000 results. Really, you see these ones here for much smaller, they're longer tail keywords and they have a lot less searches. Well, I'm going to show you later on in the course how you can generally optimize, take a site, create about 4 different pages in it, like I did in the example where you saw how I ranked for over 850 keywords, and incorporate different keywords into those pages so that you start ranking for every single one of those keywords. And you have to do that in a really special way, and I'll teach you more about that later on in the Google Cracker course. For the time being, all you need to understand and what you need to get to grips with now is picking a domain name for the product of your choice, which is based around the product, either with the product name and what the product does, or what I advise to do is to target a more generic phrase such as I want to make money now, for example. example, that could relate to any product. And when your product changes, or it becomes when it becomes something old and has been, and there's something new on the market doing so much better, giving so much better results, you can quite easily swap out that product for the newer one if you don't put the product name in your domain name. So and a great domain name would be Make Money Online Real, for example. Not even a domain name, probably for so little searches you wouldn't create a whole domain, but for a page on your website, that would be fantastic. If you had a high ticket offer here, selling for a high commission, then even 90 searches in a month, even if you get one sale from that, if your product's making you $100 commissions or something like that, then it makes it worth it. Like I said before, the sum of the smaller parts equals something much better and much more awesome and profitable in the long run. Now, I spend a lot of time doing keyword research because it's so important when you're picking domain names. And like for example, in the make money niche, it's one of the biggest niches out there, and there's so many different ways and so many different variations, literally hundreds of thousands of variations of keywords to do with making money. So within that niche already, I could target certain things. But if you're looking, just finding keywords, and you don't know what product to sell, you can still start with your keywords, because really it's all about finding a good search volume, traffic traversing it, and deeming that it's easy to compete for. Then if it's a money keyword and it can make you money, it doesn't matter what you're selling really. It doesn't take long to build these sites and get them ranked. So for example, back to the dog training example, if we did let's say Labrador dog training, just an example there, because look, it's another way of breaking down dog training. Think of every different dog there is, and we can see Labrador dog training gets 720 searches per month. Now there's so many different types of dogs and so many different types of people typing in for their specific dog that they've got, and how many people have dogs. So if you wanted to find a program now, or something that specifically for Labrador dog training, what I would do if I saw a keyword like this, I would go into Google and look for an affiliate program by simply typing in Labrador training affiliate program, and the top result here, which Google has deemed as the most relevant. And just to show you here as well, there's actually 3,520,000 search results, search pages that have come back that Google have deemed relevant to a Labrador affiliate program. And the number one search term here, the number one search affiliate program is this here. And you can see here it says Labrador Retriever training on an affiliate video program. And down here you see you'll receive 50% of the profits for each sale. And this is an affiliate link, so you just click this link and you'd have probably a registration form or something. So this is the eJunkie we help you sell online. So eJunkie is the affiliate merchant for this, and you would register an account, then you have the opportunity to find your link for this particular dog training course. And if we go to the actual domain name here, we can actually see it's probably got the sales page. Yep, and there we go. So that's the sales page for this dog training course. So this would be the page that people would see and watch all the videos on the dog training here, and the examples. I haven't actually watched any of this. We'll let one play. It says the video does not exist. So maybe this is an old affiliate site here that the product isn't being sold. But you saw from the search results there are 3.5 million different search results related to dog training. So I'm sure you'll find a product in there related to Labrador training. But I just wanted to show to you how specific you can get when you're picking your domain name. So there's so you just pick a niche basically. If it's make money online, training dogs, whatever, then just start searching for keywords and looking for keywords and think about the products afterwards, because there's products for everything out there. find the keywords, and then start ranking, and then you'll start making money. And you just want to target phrases that no one else is targeting, so it's easy open street, easy pickings and easy money for you, because these people who are typing things like, look, even though there's 20 searches here for Labrador training books, I mean, this person is looking for a Labrador training book, and most people who are expecting a book realize they're going to have to pay for it. They would have typed in Labrador training books for free if they didn't want to pay. So this is 20 people a month who could be coming to your site buying this Labrador training book. So guys, take these little keywords very seriously, and although I wouldn't advise to build a whole domain around this keyword phrase here, but definitely to build a page on the site or a post on the site related to Labrador training books, and you'll be optimizing for the keyword phrase Labrador training books and making your page as relevant as possible for all the term Labrador training books. And I'll show you exactly how to do that a little bit later in the Google Cracker course. But for now, all you need to be worried about is picking a domain name, having a product in mind, or not even having a product in mind, just picking a domain name, and you can quite easily find the product afterwards. So you want a domain with a good search volume. It's come back as an easy competition score in Traffic Travis, and once that's done, you can go on to actually purchasing the domain and then moving on to the next stage.